There are 5 things that will actually allow you to cold approach the hottest 10 out of 10 girls, starting with something simple that will change everything for you. Most guys probably think that the hot 10 out of 10 girls are getting with models and billionaires, and as there is a small percentage that do, it is so low, and I've actually noticed the opposite. I see hot girls all the time getting with dudes that aren't attractive. This one girl I was with was gorgeous, and she showed me her ex, and I was like, there's no way you dated him. And she was like, yeah, I don't know what happened here. But this happens time and time again. Just because that guy had the courage and confidence to pursue her, with being in the right time, the right place, the right circumstances all lined up, he was either able to get with her or date her. And I see this happen time and time again. So you don't have to be the model or the billionaire. Being an average dude and just going out there and being the best version of yourself, talking to girls, is going to allow you to have more success than you'd ever imagine. I see this happen time and time again. It all comes down to just getting out of your head and going out there and talking to the pretty girls. Now, knowing that you have to go up and actually talk to these girls, it doesn't help if you're a nervous wreck like my younger self was. So here's how you can actually be calm and confident when you go and talk to girls. See, nowadays, all I do when I talk to a girl is I just go up to her and ask her her name, or just talk to something about her within the environment, like, oh, how do you like this place here? And then we get talking, and I usually just talk about her, ask her some questions, where she's from, if she's working in school, stuff like that. And the conversation either flows or it doesn't. And a lot of the attraction is built in the nonverbal communication, so the eyes, the smile, touching, laughing, things along those lines are what are gonna build that sexual tension. It doesn't need to be verbalized. You don't need to be sitting here saying, oh, you're so beautiful. This is not the time and the place for it. That comes later in a relationship. Now, you wanna build that sexual tension. You wanna build that mystery, that intrigue. And you complimenting her on her beauty is going to do the absolute opposite. So you just want to have a normal conversation, treat her like a normal person, and if you were to compliment her on her intelligence, the questions she asks, her good heart, her humor. These are the things she's going to appreciate because nobody else is doing this. Everyone's always like, oh, you're so beautiful. When you actually get to see her for who she is as a person, she's going to appreciate this 10x, and this really, really works with the hottest girls. They get so overlooked for their personality and their insights. Everyone just thinks, oh, dumb blonde. But when you are the person who actually can appreciate that, I promise you, this girl is going to love you. And here's the brutally honest truth that may hurt your feelings, but if you listen to me, it will change your life. See, in high school, I was a degenerate. I was watching porn, playing video games, watching TV all day, and staying within my comfort zone. And what this led me to do was have no self-esteem, no confidence, and really the big thing that was so detrimental was I didn't feel worthy of girls within. I didn't feel like I deserved girls. But now, after the last 3 years of focusing on self-development, improving myself as a man, pushing my comfort zone constantly, and achieving tons of accomplishments and accolades to my name, I now feel worthy and deserving of girls, and I have a confidence that's always with me no matter what. And this is exactly what you need to do. See, if you're too scared to talk to the 10 out of 10 girls, it's probably because you don't have the confidence and the feeling of worthiness of getting the 10 out of 10 girls. So you need to develop your confidence. And boys, that's exactly why I built you my confidence transformation guide, giving you the exact steps that I took to get to where I am at now. And you can grab that completely for free. It's the first link in the description below. Now that you're ready to talk to the hottest girls, how do you actually get it done and have a great conversation? See, this past Saturday, I am not exaggerating when I say I talked to at least 40 people, and every single interaction was positive. So how did I do it? Well, when I talk to girls, I'll either just go up to them and ask them their name, or give them like a compliment to a tattoo or something. Like, for example, one girl I was standing next to at the bar when I went up to grab a drink. I saw she had a Cleopatra tattoo here, and I was like, oh, that's a really cool tattoo. Is that Cleopatra? And then she was like, yeah, and she talked about it a little bit, and then I asked her, are you from here? And then we got into conversation, and it went on for quite some time. It is that simple. So you can either just ask a girl her name, give her a compliment about a tattoo or something, or just ask her a question related to the environment, like, oh, do you like this bar, right? Anything like that. And then from there, all I do is I talk to the girl about herself. Just ask her, where are you from? Are you working in school? And ask open-ended follow-up questions on each one of those topics, depending on how interested she seems in it. So this is how a conversation just gets started, and it's just going to flow from here. You can talk about basically anything. The amount of conversations that have taken turns that I've never expected is happening all the time. Literally that one night one girl and I were talking about things that I never thought I would be talking about fucking like the New World Order. I didn't expect this shit at all. But you never know where a conversation goes. If someone's passionate about it, I'm gonna let them talk about it. This one girl was passionate about her future as a shipping, I don't know what it was. She was just really passionate about it. But I was letting her talk about it as much as she wanted. And I was asking questions, keeping her talking. And she was lighting up every time I asked one of these questions, because nobody allows you to talk about yourself that much. And if you can be that person who just allows people to talk about themselves, or you can have knowledge on the subject they're interested in. It wasn't exactly like the New World Order, but like sort of like how, no one questions things, and how, all these different agendas are being pushed. And we were talking about that, and I had so much knowledge on this from all the books I read and everything I've done and all my life experience. And if you can be, passionate about something just as much as someone else is, or at least understanding of what they're saying and engaging in that conversation, this is how you really win people over. You're not going to be here just giving girls compliments and talking about their beauty and thinking that you're going to get with them. You need to develop a real emotional connection, build a bond before you take those next steps. And then the attraction is going to be built through, the nonverbal communication and things along those lines. But that's how you just have those conversations. It's so much simpler than you would imagine. And boys, if you're tired of being insecure, nervous, and shy around girls, this is exactly why I built you my confidence transformation guide, giving you every single step that I took to build my confidence and become the man I am today. This is fillable for you to go in and work on, and this is exactly what I use now to be the current version of myself, constantly level up. So if you want to grab this for yourself, it's going to be completely free, and it's the first link in the description below.